Today, you've been hired by the Fast Feet Shoe Company to gather data about people's feet. Okay, so I have a memo that's coming around. While I'm reading it, I'm going to ask you to highlight any information that you think is important or that stands out. It's from Fast Feet Shoe Company to biomedical engineers. That's you today. Subject, foot arch height study. Fast Feet Shoe Company wants to design running shoes. Before designing, we want to collect information about how people's bodies move when they run. Your team is the arch height team. We need you to collect and analyze data about the arches of people's feet. Good support keeps runners comfortable and stops them from getting hurt. Does anyone know where the arch of your foot is? Raise your hand. The arch is right in here. Once you have finished, we need you to tell us how many different running shoe models we should design. Thank you for your help. We look forward to hearing your results. Can I have a volunteer? Jeremy, you're going to walk up to where Tion is, and you're going to walk over to the bookshelf, and then you're going to walk back. And I want you to just kind of observe him as if maybe you were a biomedical engineer. I want you to observe how he walks and look at his body parts when he walks. What body parts did he use?
His legs.
His legs.
His hips.
His hips. Nice.
His muscles and
His feet. I want you to just take a look at your sneaker. If you don't have them on, maybe look at someone who's sitting beside you. Different sizes, different brands. The next part of the lesson, take one shoe off. So now I want you to tell me, where are your toes?
Right here.
Point. Where's the bottom of your foot? Right. Heel. Where do you think the heel is? Juan has it. Joshua has it. Arch. Where did I point to my arch? Now you'll see it a little bit better. Right on the side, right in there. So why do you think it's so important for a shoe company or a sneaker company to look at the arch of a person's foot when they're talking about support?
It's like your foot is a certain way, so if it doesn't fit you right, like it won't support your foot.
I need you to do something else today. You're going to take what's called the wet footprint test. And here's what's going to happen. When I tell you, you're going to take your right shoe and right sock off only. And then an adult is the only person that is going to spray the bottom of your foot. And the reason why we're doing the bottom is because then you're going to put it right on this paper. Good and wet.
That's water.
All right, good. And then I'm going to put it right on.
Oh yeah.
Then you're going to trace it. So you're staying and we'll come around. Foot up. Good job. Okay, he's giving you one. Trace that before it dries. What? Sorry. If you look inside where the arch is, it's kind of like a C shape. Look in your group and see if you notice any difference in that arch, in that C shape with the people in your group. Do they look the same? Do the arches look the same? Raise your hand.
The blue has a small C, but then the red has a big, C.
So the larger the C, the higher a person's arch. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. This paper is called Put Your Foot Down. Record 2 things that you observe about your own footprint. What does your footprint tell you about your arch height? What I'm going to do in a little bit is collect your wet footprint. Tomorrow when we come back and look at this, we're going to be looking at the arches. So today what you're going to do, we're going to do a lot of things, but the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to pass back your footprint, look at the footprints of the members of your group and compare the arch. Put them in an order at your group from lowest to highest arch.
I don't see like a big arch. Mine's is like the lowest one. That big. Hers is the biggest arch.
I think that my arch is like kind of the biggest, so I think it should go like Kamina, then Kanaya's.
Yeah, I think mine is like the second, the smallest. Or maybe it goes backwards. Yeah.
Do I have a group that feels like they put their footprints in order from lowest to highest when they're comparing the arches? Okay, so I'm going to ask the three of you, lowest, can you put yours under low arch here? So here's what we're going to do next. I'm going to have each group go up and try and do the same. If yours is lower than the yellow one, then move the yellow one down. If not, put yours beneath it. See what she did? She didn't use a ruler, but she used another tool. What did she use?
Her finger.
Yeah. So what I'd like you to do, we're going to look at our wall of footprints. So let's look over here first. Does everyone agree that this is the lowest arch in the classroom?
Yes.
Does anyone see anything but in the low or medium that should be switched? What do you think, Isabella?
We should switch these two.
Is there anyone who disagrees with that? Why do you disagree, Jamiley?
Because if you measure it, you could see that one's smaller than the other.
Yeah, it's smaller. And that one's bigger.
I think that this one should kind of go. I think it should go on before this one. Probably before this one. Yeah, before this one.
Okay. Remember yesterday, you were all given jobs working for the Fast Feet Shoe Company? How many models do we have up there?
18.
18, so 18 participated. And how many arch types do we have? 3. So if I look at the categories, I have low, medium, and high in the arches. Do I have the same amount under each, or do you see more of one type of arch than another? Which one has the least, just by looking? Renaya?
The medium.
Medium, right. So here's what I want you to do next, and I don't know if we're going to finish. We're going to take all this information, all this data, and we're going to go back to the Fast Feet Shoe Company and give them some recommendations. It allows them to see the teacher in a different light. The day that I did my own footprint, and I know someone was just kind of like shocked that I did that, but I felt the modeling was important to them, and it was important for them to see me doing that activity as well. Even though you have the curriculum and the lessons to follow, it allows the teacher to more or less act as facilitator and the students to teach each other and work together.